Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today's video is a little bit different. We're going to be doing my baby haul. I'm actually going to be doing this in maybe 2 or 3 different segments just because there is so much stuff. So today we're going to talk about the big stuff and try to see how far we can get. I also want to share like our toiletries and everything that the baby needs, and then finally like her clothes and stuff, which I have a huge shipment of clothes coming tomorrow as well. So we'll see how much we get through. Hopefully we can do this in 2 parts. 1 part being clothes and then 1 part being everything else. So if you want to see all of that, make sure that you are subscribed. I also have my lovely diaper bag here. Finally packed and squared away. This was actually a push present to myself, an early push present to myself. And I went ahead and packed it up last night with everything for our newborn baby girl. So if you guys want to see what's in my diaper bag, let me know and I'll do that. Also on the floor over here, not sure if you can see it peeking through, but I have at the top her hospital bag as well as my hospital bag at the bottom. This is literally our front living area, so I literally have that stuff at the front door ready to go so that when I go into labor, whether I have the stuff on me or not, hubby knows exactly where it is and he's able to help me get it to the hospital for after the delivery. So honestly, I don't know where to start, so we're going to just jump right into it. If you have not seen my baby bump in a while, I am definitely huge. I feel like she's definitely dropped a lot. I am almost 38 weeks pregnant. I delivered my son at 38 weeks and then my daughter at 39. So literally she can be coming at any day. I've also been feeling like strong Braxton Hicks contractions, literally making me feel like I should start my counting. So literally any day she'll be here. But we're going to try and get started. Okay, so my head's going to be cut off, but the first item we're going to get into is our stroller. This is the Uppa Vista and it is a double stroller. So I believe the Vista you can get as a single stroller. I believe it's the same frame, but we added the extra rumble seat and attachments to make it into a double 2 years ago when I delivered baby number 2. And this was like a push gift from hubby because I really wanted this stroller. But there really aren't really any good triple strollers that will accommodate a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a newborn. So this literally is still the best stroller on the market in my opinion. So I went ahead and converted it from a double stroller to a triple stroller by adding the skateboard. So I believe the skateboard was around the $100 range. And hubby was easily able to attach it to the bottom. And there is like a button here, you just kind of lift it. So when I don't have big boy with me, I'm able to lift it up and it is there and it's not in the way at all. And then when he is with me, I'm able to pull it down. He can stand there and then we kind of just pull out the handles, and then when he can stand in here and he kind of stands through and he kind of faces the baby. We also went ahead and picked out the infant attachment. This way baby girl will be able to fit in here comfortably. This seat and this seat are pretty much identical, and as you guys can see, this seat it's much bigger, so if she's in there as a newborn, she will droop and not necessarily be comfortable or safe. With this one, she's definitely safe, you know, to be in here nice and cozy. Also, I did go ahead and go to the Uppa website and I was able to piece together or purchase individual parts. So on the original stroller, it came with pretty much these little lids or hoods, and they kind of got dingy and really worn. So I picked up 2 fresh ones, and as you guys can see, they're nice and shiny, fresh. So I took those off, or I had hubby take these off and replace them, so that the all over effect or look of the stroller kind of had the nice fresh effect as well. You're also able to repurchase like wheels, and you're also able to repurchase like the basket that goes down at the bottom. So I probably will repurchase the basket, which is only like 30 bucks, just because of how crisp black this is now with the fresh one. That'll just kind of give it a fresh look, because essentially you'll be using the same stroller for at least another 2 years. So I kind of want to make it last and work out, and kind of just, you know, refurbish it by picking out the parts we need. And also I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of soap and water tomorrow and kind of wipe down, you know, everything and make sure everything looks fresh. Yeah, and so this is our triple stroller for all 3 kids. Also, no matter what stroller you have, I feel like a purse, hook, or hanger is an essential item to add to your stroller. This is the one we've had for a while. This one's by Eddie Bauer, and I'm pretty sure I picked it up from Target or Amazon. But I found this one on Macy's. Or no, I'm sorry, Nordstrom. And it's literally shaped like Mickey Mouse ears. It came in a light pale pink color as well as this color. And I almost went for the pale pink just because I thought it was so cute. But I have to always keep in mind that I have 2 girls and 1 boy. So I kept it neutral for the boy, and I went ahead and got the black one. And I just think it looks so cute. That way I can hang my bag and be good to go. So next up is the DockATot. Now I feel like this is kind of like one of the must-haves on everyone's newborn list. And I didn't have one with baby number 1 or baby number 2, so this is going to be my first experience with a DockATot. I went for the marble with gold just because our master kind of has the same kind of color thing going on. And it comes in 2 sizes. This is the Deluxe Plus Dock for 0 to 8 months. They have one that is for bigger babies, I guess like step 2 or phase 2. But I kind of feel like after 8 months, when your baby hits like 9-10 months, they pretty much can sleep without this. This is just a co-sleeper that goes like in your bed, so that if you're on one side and daddy's on one side, baby's in the middle, and they have their own safe space to sleep, co-sleep with you without being rolled over on. And I absolutely love it. So next up is the Boppy pillow. I seen this one and I fell in love with the color and the crown. Normally the 2 that I've had in the past for my first and second child were more printed all over, but this one is just more like a pale pink, and it has the crown and it has like the gold embossed around, as well as like pink small polka dots in the middle. And this is a Boppy Luxe. I'm not sure if it was more expensive than the normal one, but I did just literally pick it up at Target. And it kind of shows you the phases. Mainly what I use this for with both my first 2 pregnancies was breastfeeding and also sitting the baby up, as well as tummy time. So this is like an all-purpose thing that works for the first like 9 months of the baby's life. We absolutely love them and swear by them. So of course I had to pick up a fresh one for baby number 3. So this was something simple that I picked up from my local TJ Maxx. It was actually very inexpensive. It was literally $9.99, and I thought it was a great dupe for something else. I just showed you guys the Boppy pillow with that Luxe cover on it, and on Nordstrom.com they had something that was very similar to this. It was like rounded, just the center part, but it had the same exact print as the Boppy, and it was the Boppy brand. And pretty much the idea is just having something that is like cushy, like a pillow, but baby friendly, so that you could put the baby on the floor or on the bed and they have something that they're on with a little bit of cushion. But this is something that, like, when we're playing with the baby all together with the kids and stuff like that, I'm able to put her on the floor and she has a cushion, so she's just not on the hard floor or the carpet. Speaking of my bigger babies, I did get a pack and play. Let me go ahead and push you downward. Okay, so this here is our pack and play, and as you guys can see, compared to my body, this is a very small pack and play, and I absolutely love it. Now I did have a pack and play with baby number 1. Baby number 2, we do not use a pack and play, I don't think, at all. But this is going to serve, since we do have 2 levels. We have a 2-story townhome. She won't be able to really sleep much on the couch because our toddlers may pounce on her. So this is kind of just something that we can stash downstairs, so that when she has bedtime and also changing time, we can do it in the pack and play and kind of, you know, just prevent any accidents from happening and keeping her safe while we are all downstairs in the living area. But this one did come from Doona. I believe there are 2 different kinds of pack and plays that they offer. With this one, it came in 2 different sizes. They had the larger and the small. just because I knew this was literally just going to be for the first few months, I didn't feel the need to get the bigger one. Also, I kind of wanted to use it as a space saver as well and not get one that was going to crowd up or take up too much of our living area. So this one seems to be super perfect. She's going to be safe, able to nap and change her diapers and such. And then of course, as she grows, if we want, when she sits up, you can take the mattress out. That way she'll be able to hang out in here sometimes, like while I'm cooking dinner and all of that, because the mattress pad does come out, and I believe this net comes out as well, so she'll be able to sit in the bottom and kind of just sit up and play, especially if I'm like cooking dinner or filming a video. I can literally pull this up to like the table edit, and she can be in here and I can see exactly what she's doing and that she's safe and everything is good. And then going along with the Doona theme, we went ahead and got the glider, and this is what she looks like. Now this one is electric, I believe. So this is the glider here. Again, I'll have everything linked in the description box, but this was definitely like, if I was going with the play yard, I kind of wanted the glider to match. Our decor in the living room is mainly 50 shades of gray anyway, so I thought this would go perfect and match with our decor. I had the Mamaroo last go around with my daughter, and she kind of loved it but hated it. Like, there were a few times when she absolutely loved it, but majority of the time she hated it. So I definitely did not want to redo that one. I wanted to try something different. And again, since I already have the Doona theme going, kind of just felt like it made sense. It did also come with this, which I don't really know how to attach yet. I think it just goes clips on there, but I do wish they would have had like other options for the little toys. I mean, they're very simple, but I wish it would have like pink or something for a little girl. So next up is 100% a must. This is a quote-unquote diaper genie. This one comes from the brand Munchkin, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. This is pretty much a diaper pill. Trust me, it does an amazing job at keeping the scent out of your house, because if you don't have children yet and you don't know, diapers do smell up an entire room, let alone an entire house. So it's literally a must that you have some kind of diaper pill that closes separate from your kitchen trash or your bathroom trash, because trust me, it smells really, really bad. So we got a fresh one, a brand new one. We probably have been through 3 or 4 of these with both babies. So if you guys want to see a newborn baby must-have video, let me know, and I definitely would do one for you. But I can give you guys a sneak peek into that video and let you know that this is definitely a newborn baby and infant baby must-have for me, and this is the Moby Wrap. I had the same exact brand with my firstborn. I repurchased it. I think I had the gray one, and then with my daughter I repurchased a fresh one that was black, or vice versa. And this time around I found the camel color, which is a nice comparison to my skin tone. It's definitely lighter, but I absolutely loved and gravitated towards this color, especially because my diaper bag are kind of brown tones. It kind of complements, in my opinion. But I will be able to wear her, which if you have a newborn baby and you know, like if you're going to a restaurant, I literally will wear the baby at the restaurant table. That way I'm able to eat, we're able to talk, enjoy ourselves, take our time, and she literally never wakes up, never cries. Whereas if you have her like in the stroller next to the table, she probably will wake up and want to eat. So this helps with that. Also, like mall runs, just outings with the family, I'm able to literally wear her, and it makes for one less thing to worry about because she's with me and she'll probably sleep the entire time. So you definitely will see this on me all the time once she's here. Okay, so looks like we're hitting the 30-minute mark. I'm gonna try and speed it up. But next up is breastfeeding. So this is the breast pump that I'm going to be using a choice, and I have a few attachment pieces from a different brand that I'll show in just a moment. With my firstborn, I did get the Medela breast pump through my insurance, and then I also was gifted by a family friend the bigger one. So the one that the insurance provides is like a small single pump, and it's literally like smaller than this box, or maybe it's about the size of this box. just shaped a little bit different. And then I also had a family friend give me the super huge one that's like a double pump, which was absolutely amazing. And what I found in my experience breastfeeding my son for 12 months and my daughter for 14 months is that I do not like pumping at all whatsoever. It's uncomfortable. I just don't like it. I don't enjoy it. So I really don't need a breast pump in the sense of and I still have those breast pumps. The bigger one is in storage, but the smaller one I do have still here. But this is the one I purchased with my daughter, and this is literally the easiest thing. Just the whole plug it into the wall, these cords and tubes that I have to like attach, and all these pieces that attach and sit next to the wall so that I can be close enough to have it on the plug. And just the whole like cleaning it just was literally too much. I just literally would rather breastfeed directly. So with this one, it's a handheld one. Even though it's single, it's kind of like you can feed on one boob and express milk in the other, or just being on the go. I believe this one came with a car charger, or you're able to purchase the car charger, but this one is just literally a matter of convenience. It literally is super small and it's super single, so that, you know, for example, if I do have an appointment or for whatever reason I have something to do and I have no choice but to pump, I'm able to do it conveniently. Even if we're out, I'm able to kind of step away from wherever we are, go sit in the car or go sit in the bathroom and pump. That way I can still have milk. Like if we're on a road trip or something like that, I can pump literally from the car. So yeah, it'll be just, you know, having two toddlers, they'll be able to experience feeding baby sister. So I will definitely try a little bit harder to pump a little bit more often, just so that, you know, the kids will get the experience of feeding their sister. Daddy will get the experience as well. I know it'll come in handy to have help, you know, with a few feedings here and there if I can pump and just have daddy feed as well. So yeah, this is the one I went with, and I got it from Target. Super affordable, and to be honest, if you're like me and you just don't like the cords, the wires, I remember with the huge double pump, a little bit of my milk had got into the large cord and it kind of grossed me out because it was impossible to get out. If you're like that and you're funny like that, this is definitely a great investment, because again, you can take it on the go with you and you're able to get the same result. Okay, so since I'm not really good at like pumping and storing and feeding through a bottle, my kids don't really know what bottles are from experience. I just bought one for now, and not sure if she's gonna like this one or not, but I really like this one. I picked it up from Amazon. They don't have a really good picture here, but I don't know if you can kind of see the baby here. It's supposed to fit and mimic the shape and feel of a breast. So I just thought it was really cute and cool and quirky, so I got this one. So this is pretty much the storage bag system that I chose. And it's pretty much the same brand as that bottle. I literally could have got the Modelo ones, which are probably much more inexpensive. But again, this is kind of one of those things that I really thought was cool. So it comes with this tray here, as you guys see on the box. You kind of just stack the bags in there. So this is the pack of bags. Again, if we're going off of history, I probably won't even go through this whole bag within the first year of breastfeeding. So yeah, but again, I'm hoping that I'm a little bit more enthusiastic about feeding with or pumping, so that the kids and hubby can get a better experience, because even hubby doesn't really have a really good experience with feeding the babies in the first year because I don't pump. Okay, so I definitely didn't want to leave the bigger kids out, even though they don't know the difference. As of now, they both have I believe the Costco brand car seats in the truck right now. But I kind of wanted to upgrade them. I kind of went with the Doona theme for a lot of pieces this time around. So I found this really nice car seat for Diamond. So we did get this, and we actually got 2 of them. So this will work great as an upgrade. I showed it in my original clips, so hopefully I'll be able to insert a clip of it. But it's a really nice, sleek car seat. It looks really, 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 really good. So this is going to be the new car seat. So with my oldest Diamond, I had the 4 Moms tub. I absolutely loved that tub. I actually received it from one of my aunts at my baby shower, and again, I absolutely love that tub. At our old apartment, it fit in our sink perfectly. I was able to use the sprayer from the sink head to be able to like wash his hair, wash or rinse off his body whenever I lathered soap. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen my newborn nighttime routine with Dakota. I had the same exact one. I did repurchase a new one with her because this first one had gotten a little bit dingy, and I just wanted to have a fresh one for a newborn. So this time around, I kind of figured, why not try something new, since this probably will be my last newborn baby. So I went this time with the Aqua scale, and I did pick this up from Nordstrom. Again, I'll have it linked down below. And what intrigued me about this is it pretty much looks like the 4 Moms one, so I kind of feel like I'll have the same aesthetic. But what's even cooler is that it does have a scale, so pretty much every night when I bathe her, I'll know how much she weighs. I don't think it's necessary to actually know how much your baby weighs every single day, but just the fact that it has a scale, and we never ever know how much our babies weigh until we go to the doctor's appointments. This is pretty cool to me. The only difference is that the scale and all of the digital features are behind the baby in this one, whereas with the 4 Moms, it's in the front. Okay, so next up is the infant car seat, which obviously is like the #1 must have. You can't even leave the hospital without having a car seat for your baby. So this time around, we went with the Doona. Now this is something that I seen like after I gave birth to Dakota, and I already had her car seat. And I really wanted, I knew that I would have want this car seat whenever I had another baby. And so I went ahead and got it, and I got it in the all black, and of course it comes with the yellow accents. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to expand it just yet, so hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get hubby to show me how to do it. That way I can insert a clip of how it goes, but I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this one, especially on social media. And this also comes with a base, so whenever she's in the car, I'm able to like literally make it small like this, put it in the car seat on the base and snap it in, and then unsnap it and go. Also, when I have just her, or like if I have just her and Diamond, or if other kids are able to walk, I'll be able to keep her in this and not like take her out of the car seat whenever we go anywhere. I just literally pull out the wheels and she's good to go. So we are literally almost done. Next up is this little caddy that I got from Target. Hubby went ahead and built it for me, and this is literally one of those inexpensive things that if you're not necessarily committed to permanent furniture, or if you just need a little extra piece of furniture for storage and you don't want to spend a lot of money, this is definitely a lifesaver. I picked this up with my second baby, and I want to say it was definitely under 50 bucks. I even want to say it may have been under 30 bucks. Again, it's super affordable, and it's not meant to be a sturdy piece that lasts for years and years, but it literally is going to serve the purpose of being able to be used for storing a lot of her stuff. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but there are 2 separate spaces up top. I did pick up this caddy from Walmart.com, and it's just, I also came with a changing pads, so these will definitely live in here. It's pretty much a nice little changing pad, so when I change her on the bed upstairs, she doesn't have to be like on our comforter and sheets. And you're able to store stuff. It has a little drawer, so you're able to store stuff here. But pretty much, while she's still a newborn, I'm pretty much going to fill this up probably with the majority of her bath time stuff, her toiletries and things like that. So pretty much it'll be like her body wash, soaps, lotions, her comb and brush, and just things that we use on a daily basis to that need to go from like room to room will go in here. And I can actually keep this in the bathroom, or I can sit it at the top of the caddy like so, and then just leave the changing pad on the side so that when it's bath time I can just grab it and have everything ready to go. And this pretty much will be organized with all of that, so like all of her muslin blankets, all of her big blankets, like diapers, wipes, toiletries. You guys know all the stuff that like you would put like in the bathroom for yourself. Cotton swabs and things like that will go on this. And again, this comes in handy because once she's old enough to kind of integrate with the rest of the household, her stuff will pretty much go in as the older kids in the house, so it won't necessarily be needed. But right now, while she's a newborn and her stuff is a little bit more separate, this is what we will use. And again, okay, so this here is the last large item so far. As you guys see, it is filled right here with like toiletry items. So a lot of this stuff that's actually in here, living in here right now, is what will go in that shelving that I just showed you guys. But like we are going with Dreft. I just like the way it smells. Let me know if you know of something better for baby. I'm pretty sure it's something better for their skin. But again, I absolutely love the way Dreft smells. And like these little scents, we literally, even after Dakota stopped using Dreft, we were buying these for our household clothes, or like the rest of the family's clothes, because these smell so good. So the theme upstairs in our master is gray. So I found this on Amazon, and I'm not sure if you can tell, but it is like a rocker style crib, but it also has the guards on the bottom, so if you don't want it to be able to rock, you can kind of put the brakes on. Nice and small and petite, where it won't take up enough or a lot of space, since this will be in our master bedroom. And this one was super affordable on Amazon, so I'll have it linked down below. Okay, so as far as her bedding goes, I'm gonna go ahead and set up and decorate her bed. In the morning, I'm gonna see if Puppy can go ahead and take everything that needs to go upstairs, since we are finally have this video filmed and we can get this stuff out of our living room. But this is what I've picked up so far for her bedding. So I was on Pottery Barn a few weeks ago, and I picked up a bunch of blankets for her that I loved, and I haven't even opened them up because I've been waiting for this video. But this one is a really beautiful butterfly theme. I like it because it's gray, so it complements the bed, and it's a baby blanket, so it's not too big. Is it? Okay, so I think this is right side up, and as you can see, if you can see, it is a butterfly theme. I don't know, I liked it online, and I definitely like the color as well in person. Going to Target, I could not find anything that I like as far as decor goes or as far as clothes go. I kind of feel like everything still looks the same from when I was shopping for Dakota. It's like literally the same exact blankets. They just like pink flower pattern, but now the pattern is the same but a little bit tweaked, so to speak. So I did want pieces that were a little bit different. So again, I bought this as kind of like the theme for her bed. And then I was able to find the sheet as well. Now I'm only going to use this sheet for like picture purposes, because this is a crib sheet, I believe. Yes, it's a crib fitted sheet, and this is more of like a small bassinet. So I'm pretty sure this will be too big. To make it easier, I'll go ahead and insert a clip from the website. If you can kind of tell, it's literally the same print as the butterfly blanket. So it kind of was one of those things, again, I probably won't get a great use out of if it's too big. Of course, I'm just going to cuff it around the mattress as best I can. But if it just looks too flimsy, oh my god, my angel number is 918, you guys. I kid you not, I see it everywhere. And I don't know if it's coming up backwards on camera, but 918. 918 is my birthday. She's due 9/19, and I literally see 918 everywhere. Like sometimes I think I'm crazy, like I'm looking for it on purpose, but literally 918 is everywhere. But anyways, this is actually an identical match to this, so it's gonna look really good as far as a nice picture goes, as well as, you know, decor for the bed. And then also to complement that, I just went ahead and got a 2-pack, I think this is a 2-pack, of fitted crib sheets from, or I'm sorry, this is cradle sheets. So the cradle sheets will fit this perfectly. And I believe this is a 2-pack from Amazon. And I made sure the dimensions were exact. So these actually match this pretty good as well. So I'll be able to use these and switch these out for real life sleeping. I also picked these up from Amazon. I'll try to insert a clip. But as you guys can see, they're little butterflies, and when you take them out of the packaging. They kind of just form upward. So it forms into a butterfly like so. And then that white sticky strip, you add it right here and stick it onto the wall. So there are literally butterflies hanging up from the wall. So my idea was to put the crib or cradle against the wall, and then I'll have like a nice swarm of these beautiful butterflies going upward, like in like a pattern together above her bed. And of course, since the blanket is butterfly theme, I just thought it would go perfect. So let me know if you like that idea, and then maybe I'll add a picture or two somewhere on the wall above that, or some other kind of decals. Give me some suggestions. I just kind of want to make it up a little bit. And then below the cradle, of course, I'll put like a nice small like area rug just to make her wall look really cute. So here's another blanket that I got from Pottery Barn Kids. Again, the butterfly one came from it. So originally her theme was going to be elephants. So I had picked up this elephant blanket here. Now honestly, now that it's not elephants, I probably could have left this one out, but it would be cute for like a photo op, because I don't know how well it'll do as far as keeping her warm or swaddling her. It's literally the shape of a whole elephant, if that makes any sense. So this was supposed to be like elephant theme, and of course it has gray features in it, so it was supposed to complement the crib, and then kind of just drape over the crib. Even then, I don't even know if it does as well on the crib. I think this one probably looked much better on the website than it does in person, but it definitely was cute in my head. And I was kind of gonna just go like gray sheets and add pops of pink, but again, the butterfly theme was much better, so I might try to roll this back up and return it. If not, I'll find a use for it for sure. But again, this probably won't really serve a good purpose as like an actual blanket, but more so a decor piece. So I showed you guys the organizer right there, and that's going to be the one for upstairs with all of her diapering needs that goes into this caddy. So the objective of this is pretty much to keep it neat in our living room, since we do have a open, you know, floor plan living space, so it can kind of live like behind the couch and not necessarily be seen. And also like our other kids diapering stuff and you know, toiletries and stuff can go in here as well. So this won't just be for her. Right now it's full to the max because literally everything that's meant to go in there is in here. I did not think it was this big when I ordered it online, but again, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to fill it up easy with all of our kids. So another essential is a lot of blankets and swaddle blankets. These were 2 sets that I got from Pottery Barn. So it was refreshing to find swaddle blankets that looked completely different than Carter's and Target and Walmart, just because again, I just wasn't into it. So this one, I have a marble one, which complements the DockATot. I also have a leopard one, which if you don't know, cheetah print is one of my faves. And then this one is a really nice stripe one. And then with this one is It's a Small World theme by Disney. As you guys can see, I have some cool patterns and prints in there. You can literally never have too many blankets when you have a newborn. I also picked these up randomly from Whole Foods. And again, these I loved much more than I loved the ones at Target. So first I found these at my local Whole Foods, the bright pink. The striped one I didn't really care too much about. It kind of feels like a pool beach towel to me. Of course, I'll just get a use out of it because it came in the pack. But that bright pink is really what I loved because it wasn't a pattern. It wasn't too busy. It was nice and simple. And I feel like with this baby, and my tastes have changed so much that I'm more into solid colors than I am into like the flowery prints or the craziness. I'm more into like simple and solid opposed to like crazy and gaudy, if that makes any sense, which is a complete opposite of how I was with my other 2 babies. I love the white one. I'm going to go ahead and wash these in the morning, as I said before. The white one would be amazing for a nice photo op, especially while the baby is a newborn, with like a nice white crisp bow before it gets dingy and damaged and dirty. I probably won't swaddle her too often in the white because once it's dirty, ugh. And then the gray one will also be nice because literally everything in our house is gray, so it'll match. But these are super soft. They are much softer than the ones from Pottery Barn, but I'm sure I will accumulate even more blankets as we go along. Now, as much as swaddle blankets are important, you also have to have some nice big, like oversized regular blankets as well. Again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I just could not see or bring myself to purchase the ones at Target or Walmart just because I do not like them. So as many times as I went in there and looked at them and knowing that she needed those blankets, I passed them up. But I did pick these up from TJ Maxx and they were $10 a piece. Originally I just seen this color and I loved it, and then I seen the pink one as I was about to leave and I was like, why not have both? So as of now, these are the only two larger blankets that we have, and mainly the larger blankets I usually use to like go over the stroller, or if we're at like someone's house for the day, I'll lay a blanket out for her to not be like on people's like surfaces or things like that. But I don't really use big blankets for much more than like outings. Like I don't really use these types of blankets like in the house or anything like that. I pretty much predominantly use the swaddles, so I don't know if I will need anything more than that. Obviously the blanket from Potty Barn is for her bed, so that one really won't leave the bedroom too often. And it is still warm in California, so if I can find something that is like more blanket than muslin swallow blanket that is not so fuzzy and furry, I definitely will pick maybe one more up just to make sure she has something that meets the weather. But these are just very me and my style in general, so absolutely love these. Now, as far as hangers go, I do love velvet hangers the most. I use the black ones with the silver hooks in my closet. And then in the kids closet, Dakota has the lighter pink ones and Diamond also has the black ones, all with silver hooks. So for baby 3, I thought it was either between just keeping the pink, which with Dakota I'm going to switch hers out because again she has a lighter pink, and because a lot of them we've had since she was born, I find that the lighter pink kind of rubs the color of the clothes, so they are looking a little bit dingy. But it was either between purple and hot pink, and even though hot pink is not necessarily a newborn baby color, I don't intend on changing them out as she gets bigger. And then also I just love hot pink. I love all shades of pink, so I picked up a 50 pack of these, and I don't know if you guys can see the clothes that we have here, but I pretty much hung up majority of her clothes that I have so far, and this is all I have left. So when I bought them I was like 50 is going to be way more than enough, and that was a lie. So granted, some of those are like onesies and stuff that can be folded and put into her drawer, and that's not the drawer I'm supposed to go in her. It'll actually go like in a drawer, dresser drawer. I probably will need more eventually. So this is something I also picked up. I got this from Target, and I got it, honestly I don't know why I got it. I think I got it as storage originally when I first started accumulating stuff for in the house. This color here kind of matches, but it's kind of, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Should I use this as her, what do you call it, dirty clothes hamper? Because again, we have the draft, and she will be we will be washing her clothes separate for at least the first 9 months to a year. And yeah, so either I'm going to use that as a dirty clothes hamper. If I find something better, then I'll return that because I haven't like used it. But then also her towels and rags. So these are the rags that I use for my kids, and I pretty much have used them from birth. And then these types of washcloths, I find these to be the best for their skin. And I don't know, I just like them, I'm biased to them. So I picked her up her own pack. I probably will pick up one more pack for her eventually. And then I was able to find towels that kind of complement. I can't remember if this was a Target or a Walmart purchase, but as you guys can see, the towels pretty much complement. So she has 4 nice big towels, and they're hooded towels. I honestly thought they were going to be smaller, so they might drown her out. So originally I was going to do like the character hooded towels because that's what the bigger kids have, but because I bought these and then I bought these, and they're two different brands I believe, but they just complement so well that I figured that was perfect. So this is something that probably will be stored in this storage, just because it'll be easy access, and again keeping her stuff separate. Okay, so as I mentioned, I really loved the muslin blankets from Whole Foods. So another thing that I liked from Whole Foods was their bibs and birth cloths. So I had already pulled out the white set because the white set are going to go to the hospital. They're going to go in the hospital, or not the hospital bag, the diaper bag. But I literally have one of each. This is a birth cloth, and then this is a bib, which she doesn't necessarily need a bib quite yet. I'll just keep the birth cloth on hand. But I do like the fact that the bibs and the birth cloths match and they're all the exact same colors. Okay, you just see I just dropped a handful of clothes, but this is a good amount of her clothes here. None of the stuff is washed, and I literally can go into labor at any moment. And to add the icing on the cake, I also have a huge H&M order of newborn and smaller stuff for her coming in. Tracking says tomorrow, so literally all of this has to be filmed before I can wash it, so that I can give you guys prices and tell you where it came from. And here is the rest of what we have, and there are a few items upstairs and a few items in the caddy. And then also I have like a last minute Louis Vuitton unboxing that I need to do, so make sure you subscribe. The next video up will be all of her clothes, newborn baby girl clothes, so stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. I will be doing a part 2 to this video, and it literally will be all of baby girl's newborn baby clothes. I'll show you everything I got and tell you where I shop, and you know, all the things that I bought. And that will probably go up tomorrow, so make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on so you don't miss that video. Also, I stopped in Louis Vuitton yesterday and picked up a little push gift part 2 to myself. I know I got the Louis Vuitton backpack for my diaper bag, but I couldn't resist but get a piece for me to complement this bag. So if you guys want to see a what's in my diaper bag, and I already have the piece in the diaper bag, let me know, because that will be up this week as well. And as I showed you guys, we also have the hospital bags packed, so if you guys want to see that, let me know, and I'll do a what's in our hospital bags video as well. Also, I wanted to try to do the baby mama dance with the kids, so we'll probably have a little bit of fun tomorrow and do the baby mama dance with a cool backdrop tomorrow before I drop. And let me know if there's any other baby videos that you guys want to see. Of course, you get the labor and delivery video that will probably be filmed by hubby. I'll try to get some clips in for myself, but if I don't, hubby will be responsible for that video. And then of course, from once I have the baby, I'll do the postpartum vlog, and then I'll vlog a little bit more once I bring her home. I'm just trying to get her out so that I can breathe again and I won't be as out of breath as I was in this video. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Also, stay tuned for all the videos we have in store. So much baby content coming up, especially this week on the channel. Send a prayer up for us that we will have a safe, healthy vaginal delivery. As always, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Smooches!